Hello everybody, it is I, Earthknite, and welcome back to Nightingale. It's been a couple months. I believe I last played in December, the end of December, and I basically took January and February off. I was planning on starting again in February, but a lot of things have happened, so now I'm back in March. And quite a few updates came out. Last we checked, it was the winter update. Since then, there's been a quality of life update, one of which is all of these things going to the right here, which are furniture bonuses. Uh, New types of, specifically the Tudor and Desert set, shack set, where there's a whole bunch of new decorations for your bases in there. There was also the rough-hewn boots and the smithing gloves, and there was the darkness spell and life drain. I had not seen before or unlocked. Besides that, I have finished most of the special event stuff. Um, I didn't get, yeah, these ones. These ones were the ones I just forgot to unlock before now. But it was a pain trying to get all of them done. So yeah, now we're moving back to tier 3. We have almost completed. There's the two new fireplaces. We have completed the magical structures. We haven't found this one. Let's double check refinement real quick. All the refinement's fine. Check the tools real quick. All the tools are done. Yeah, that was from the last quest we did. Clothing we haven't completed, only because I keep running out every time I try to do it. But we did unlock the night information, night outfit back here by helping Joan of Arc. Food-wise, we seem to be done. Magic, we're still looking for something there, and then we have a bunch of... We have the Gloom Major cards, ooh, and the Hunt Major Realm cards. Which is interesting that these are all the way down in tier 3, because these two used to be one of the first ones you could go to, and this was another one, like the second tier, but this was the very last. So it's interesting to see those all the way down here. But we do have quite a bit to unlock in tier 3. We have gotten to the Hollowed Moor and done a bunch of stuff there. Tile sets, we also have a bunch of stuff to do, but we have to collect more tier 3 essence before I will be able to unlock all of that. I'm not too sure what I actually finished reviewing last time. I don't remember if I notated that you could put pet beds. I know I was working on that for a little bit at some point. Um, and then cabinets give you so much more space than chests. But I haven't actually swapped over any of these to that yet. Yeah. That should be everything. Let me go look at the quests, because here's our current outfit. Pretty sure I upgraded some stuff off camera. Quests. We have no quests at the moment. Really? We have no quests at the moment? That doesn't seem right. Lodestones. Settlement. It really doesn't seem right. Pretty sure we left. Oh yeah, the new sword was there. I have gotten a lot of recommendations to just use the sword because it's super powerful, but I hate enemies getting too close to me, which is why I tend to not do that. That's cute. Remington. Okay. Let's see what you have for me. Not that I'm quite ready to share. Come back soon. Okay, so she doesn't have any quests for me. I know we got to the watchtower before I did the winter update. So... Or the watch, that's what it's called. We'll go check that out, see if there's a quest there. Yeah, it looks like we have a couple quests. There's one all the way at the far end. That's right. I didn't want to get into the quest because I didn't have very much time left in the episode. But it was going to take forever to talk through everything. Now, was it... Nope, I'm still not there. A little bit further. Oh, it's this tower. I've gone past them. But there's someone over there. Oh, that's not good. Is it a person by the door? Normally if there's a quest, they have... Oh, he might be upstairs. That may be it. There it is. Ah, Quartermain. The unmistakable fetter of an interrealmic space. You opened a portal here, then? A miracle of sorts outshown only by the glow in your eyes. It is with the honor that I, Alan Quartermain, formally introduce you to the Watch, a place where the lost bodies and minds coalesce to form a new bastion of a new era. A dignified space, much better than roughing it in the realms. We've made arrangements for whatever comforts we could, but you should wear the stink of adventure and with pride. I must ask what brought you to the Watch. I'm pretty sure we've already done this. It may have reverted back. The eager will expand our numbers, and we've not managed to spread the word of our realms yet. I came here after securing a permanent portal to the Watch. I say you've earned those tools of the trade, so let my words be bond. As the explorer's first, I hereby designate you as an official Realmwalker and welcomed member of the Royal Cosmographical and Geo-Arcane Society. Ugh. I have synchronized your pocket watch to the watch frequency. What about travel from the watch to Nightingale? Ah, of course, Nightingale. Can anything else order mine so late? But desire without planning is like lightning. It is beautiful, it links the earth and heaven, but it blinds and can kill you if you yourself expose. So let's not sour our present victory with discussions of the multitude of uncertainties that lie beyond us. Stop for now, at least. Go on, enjoy yourself, celebrate, get to know the fine community. That sounds like a good idea. Alright, savor the moment while watching. Okay. That was where I had left off. Because we were supposed to talk to everybody else. And we talked about Wilhelmina and all that. Barnabas. Greetings, my fine Geo-Arcane initiate. Finding yourself with an excess of essence and in need of goods and services, I, Barnabas Dent of the acclaimed Dent and Daughters, am standing ever ready to acquiesce. I was told to see you about improving my equipment. Mr. Quartermain knows exactly who he can rely on down here. I, of course, would be happy to supply the whole of the explorers with arms of the highest quality were my establishment up and running. When do you expect to be ready? Shortly, my esteemed customer, but some things cannot be rushed. While I, myself, am not yet open for business, there are many fine folk here who, with my help, have established quite lucrative businesses of their own. Whatsoever you might seek, I assure you it can be found with one of these excellent proprietors. Suppose I'll take a look then. Of course, don't forget dented daughters while you browse. For an eager visitor, might I provide a sample of our unparalleled merchandise ahead of the crowds? There will be plenty more available for purchase once our doors are open. What do you give me? A striking peacoat, which is not even comparable to my current one. Oh, and I can't trade it for essence. Okay. Talk to Peter Smith Jones of the company. Ho there! I don't suppose you'd have a free moment to regale me of the goings-on out in the Fae Realms, newcomer. You're quite a bit fresher than most of this stuffy old tower, and I'd wager you've now a better understanding of the outside world than we. Sure. Splendid, of course. Before we begin ourselves, introduce her. Peter Smith Jones is the name, editor-in-chief of Nightingale's finest paper, the Sunday Courier. Where shall we start? Cormain mentioned you may have information. Did he now? Frankly, I'm surprised Dana mentioned me to his new recruits. What did he say exactly? He holds your intelligence high in esteem. Now there's Flam if I've ever heard one. He would, of course, be right to say so. If the watch have any his interest, then is no more well acquainted than I. I'll return when I require your knowledge. Talk to Mancoba on the third floor of the watch. Oh, new discoveries, the striking peacoat. Oh, does that mean I've unlocked it somewhere? I'm pretty sure I had all of those unlocked already, though. Yes. I don't believe there was any... Where do we have things locked? That was under tier 3, right? Yeah, we have something under magics. And something under structures. Okay. So this is the second floor, so we gotta go up one more. It's a run around quest. That's new. Where's my questy person? Mancoba. Greetings, Realmwalker. Another fresh face arrives to seek adventure. I am the acting ambassador of the Explorers, advisor to Quartermain, and guide for those who had not the luxury of training before joining us in these wild lands. You may call me Mancoba. Quartermain sent me for you. Quartermain has sent me many young recruits to train, but none as puzzling as you. You have no formal training, yet novice can't quite describe you. Not when your deeds brought us to the resolution of our combined efforts could not. Puzzling indeed. Actually, I received some guidance from Mr. Acevedo Ortega. Aurelio Acevedo Ortega? The puzzle becomes clearer. Obsession and recklessness are dangerous qualities for a teacher, but in the right circumstances they can yield the most interesting pupils. Be that as it may, you're still new to our society and should enjoy the tradition that comes with that. I know Quartermain would not forgive me if I let you without hearing of the initiation. And what would that entail? I'm certain our self-proclaimed sentinel will enjoy regaling you with all that's involved with the tradition. Her name is Shiv Pearson, and you can find her standing guard over the portal on the other side of the room. Now, if you require anything else, glad to offer you my time. I have nothing. Turn in. Talk to Alan Quartermain. So that I do know what's going on with that. Now, it used to be in the basement before it released. But Shiv is a character from back then. Yes, I see there are questions nipping at your mind. I have introduced myself to the people of the watch. Good, good. You have indulged this old man far too patiently, but I see your curiosity threatens to burst out of your skull. The longer I delay, the matter of Nightingale, so let's get this at once. Oh, jeez. I can only assume you came here after the transept portal to Nightingale. However, since Nellie has attempted to educate you on all the moving gears of our conundrum, you must be aware that it is rendered kaput with the collapse of the portal network. Fortunately, while you and Nellie paved a route from the realms to the watch, we busied ourselves with the other side of the bridge. Our efforts progress both slow as a frozen river and as fast as a southern wind, but we'd welcome another pair of hands to join the struggle. You can count on me. Prior to the calamity, could effortlessly travel from the Watch and back to Earth by stepping through a transept. The portal still stands, but with the destination cut at the seams. It is of no immediate use to us, thus we place our hopes in the construction of a new one. In the southern tower of the Watch, you'll find a group of scholars headed by one Agatha Harris, with an unparalleled knowledge of the Pale and strangely poetic mind for the Calcularium. She's instilled some sorely needed unorthodoxy in our endeavors. Her crew made admirable strides with the little recourse, but they find themselves at a standstill. Miss Harris requires the aid of a Realmwalker trained in the odd and conventional, and unsurprisingly, your name leapt to my tongue. Say more, I'll hear it. So that's where the Calcularia are here. Because you got the Druids up here, you got the Explorers up there, you got the Company down here. It means that the Calcularia are across the way. And that's in the big creepy tower with all the Pale. I'll probably do the initiation next episode since we gotta run around and actually, this is a battlefield. Oh boy. Perhaps it could be reopened for just a moment. A sample would do wonders, but how to safely handle it? Oh, beg pardon, I didn't hear your approach over the whirring of the machines. It's always heartening to see new faces here. My name is Agatha Harris, resident researcher to the unending pestilence we call the Pale. What remains, I may assist you with your work. Then you and he have my thanks. It is a great help. Was he able to explain the purpose of this machinery? He mentioned the creation of a new transept. Exactly. Up these stairs lies the output of Nightingale's second transept portal. A transept is exceptional in that it enforces a single continuous destination, not dissimilar to the connection you forged from the realms to the Watch, but entirely man-made. Unfortunately, building a transept anew is no simple nor safe task. The last attempt nearly brought us to extinction after all. Thus This is distracting me so much. It's that rock's disappearing and then a blood pool pours and then bugs scatter. Oh my goodness. Attempt nearly brought us to extinction after all. Thus we seek to recycle as much as possible for the defunct upstairs. Nightingale's second transept. Are there others then? So the refresher is in order. The transepts and the cardinal realms beyond are the core Nightingale's commerce and reputation as City of Magic. There are 4 grand transept portals: the Calcularium, the Cathedral, the Temple of the Nomad, and the Crystal Palace, which are permanently affixed on locations in the realm. Not every transept is open for public use, but humanity extended its reach using those realms more than any others. Nightingale City is, or was, the center of it all. How do you plan to do that? Among the many resources required to direct the transcript, the most elusive, as well as dangerous, is what we call the collocated lotus. Once a regular lotus, it goes through a specific regimen to attune itself to the unique vibration of realm, or city, in the case may be. Without the means to attune a new lotus to Nightingale, we have little choice but to retrieve the one lost between our transept and its counterpart. Ultimately, our goal is to facilitate travel to the interrealmic void. Yes, that void, home of the bound and the best knowledge, the origin of the Pale itself. What do you mean, origin of the Pale? Well, in practical terms, the Pale emerged from the Paris transept, once its creator found themselves unable to close it. From where it first came, however, is a matter of much debate. We scarcely had time to hypothesize in the quickly mounting panic, but those of the Calcularia believe the Pale originated in the void between realms. This occurrence is utterly new, but the substance itself resembles interrealmic matter that is at least known to us, if not well understood. How would anybody survive the limbo? While I can't make travel safe, I hope to make it viable. The device before us combines the principles behind the portal stabilizers Nightingale's Pale pylons. Its repellent force will diffuse from the origin of the portal, stimulating a reasonably stable connection and decreasing the concentration of the Pale in the atmosphere. Our progress has been quiet, but fierce, and twice we managed to secure a connection, however fleeting it was, and with your aid we stepped closer. What do you need from me? The new stream of resources and manpower you made available will see to our protection grow tenfold. Still, we are working with hundreds, where the city had thousands, and those thousands were aided by industrial machines. I fear our work will never cease if we continue to replicate the intricate mechanical contrivances required by the original schematics. In lieu of machinery, I propose we find parallels in magical infusions. I have toyed with the idea for some time, however, you can imagine when it comes to magic, my calcularian education leaves me at a disadvantage. My research led me to the most suitable infusions, but lack the means of crafting them. Give me a list, I'll see what I can do. Thank you. You're helping more than just the people of the Watch. I'll return with these. I need to make a bunch of tier 3 infusions now, which I might actually have a bunch of those. Alright, I'm going to end this episode here, and we will continue with both this quest and going and doing the initiation, which was actually the end game from the previous version, if it's what I think it is. So I hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you next time. Toodles!